Hello everyone, welcome to Barca News. It is June 8th, 2023, and Xavi Hernandez has commented on the rumors that Barcelona are trying to sign Neymar. Also, it looks like Sofyan Amrabat is still a real option for Barcelona in that pivot position. And finally, there's a new club interested in taking Pablo Torre. We have a lot to discuss, so let's begin. Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Mo, and before we begin with the news, just a quick reminder to make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It's completely free, it only takes a second, and in doing this you'll be helping this small and humble channel continue to grow. Also, if you are looking for any Barcelona jerseys or merchandise, or any jerseys or merchandise from any club, football club around the world, make sure you hit the kickback. The link is down below in the description. Now we begin with the news that Barcelona have officially declared when will the preseason start for the 2023-2024 season. And the official first day of the preseason will be on July 10th. Now July 10th is when all the Barcelona players will be called up back to Barcelona, or to the training grounds of Barcelona, and where they are going to be undergoing medical exams during the first half of the day to make sure that they're all healthy. And once all the medical exams are done, Xavi will be leading the first training of the preseason in the afternoon. Now the players of the first squad will be training at the Ciudad Esportiva, or the Barcelona Sporting Complex, until July 19th. So from July 10th until July 19th. And after that, the Barcelona first squad will be heading to the United States of America in order to begin their preseason summer tour. Now, during this tour, Barcelona will face off against 4 European giants, and starting with the match against Juventus that will take place on July 22nd in Santa Clara, California, followed by a match against Arsenal in Los Angeles, California on July 26th. Then a Clásico match against Real Madrid on July 29th in Dallas, Texas. And finally, the tour will end in my hometown of Las Vegas on August 1st against AC Milan. Now, the preseason, of course, will be a great chance for Xavi to try out different players in different positions, try out different formations, and see what works and what doesn't work. And this is the chance for many players to prove themselves and see whether they can earn a spot on the first team. And amongst these players will be the Mexican fullback Julian Araujo, who will be trying to convince Xavi to keep him as the starting right back for Barcelona. And of course, there will be Abde, who will also get his chance to try to convince Xavi to earn his spot on the first squad on that left wing. Now on to the news that the city of Barcelona have officially approved the first phase of the major works license corresponding to the expansion and renovation of the Spotify Camp Nou. As you might recall, under the Espai Barca project, the Spotify Camp Nou will be undergoing major renovation and a total facelift. And as a result of this, the team will be moving to the Olympic Stadium at the top of Montjuic in order to allow for the construction crews to begin working on the Spotify Camp Nou. Now, this will be the first major renovation that the Spotify Camp Nou is going to undergo since it opened 67 years ago. And today, the city of Barcelona officially granted the permits for the first major phase of this expansion. Now, these permits cover the operations related to the movement of earth, retaining walls and perimeter screens and foundations for the construction of the floors that will be below ground level in view of the subsequent execution of the main project. And Barcelona already have the other permit that's part of the first major phase of work, which is the total demolition of the third tier of the Spotify Camp Nou. And so now Barcelona will be able to start working on these two major projects within the first phase that will see the total rehaul of the Spotify Camp Nou. Now, the construction projects have already begun since the season is over, and of course are gonna continue throughout the entire year until next summer, when Barcelona will then be able to play in the Spotify Camp Nou again, starting the 2024-2025 season. Now, as I reported in yesterday's live stream, Lionel Messi shocked the entire world when he confirmed that he will be moving to the MLS team Inter Miami. And today, Xavi Hernandez gave his first statements about this news. Now, Xavi Hernandez said, "The last days, weeks, I had noticed that he didn't see his return clearly. You have to understand it. Being Messi is not easy. Everyone is interested in you. He never has calm." Leo explained it. For the past 2 years, he was unhappy. "I can understand that he doesn't want so much pressure anymore. I spoke with him a lot and we were all excited. But in the end, it hasn't happened. He has explained the circumstances very well. He wants a quieter and more family life. It's Messi's personal decision and you have to respect him because he's the best player in history. I was convinced that we would do well with him. I respect Messi and I wish him all the best. It has not been an easy situation for him, of course." Now, Xavi Hernandez, of course, confirming that Leo Messi was very excited and wanted to come back to Barcelona, just like Leo Messi confirmed in yesterday's interview. But unfortunately, this did not happen because, again, Leo Messi was now willing to wait for Barcelona to offload all the players that they needed to offload in order to sign them, because that could have taken for weeks and maybe the entire summer transfer market. And the last time Leo Messi waited for Barcelona, he ended up without a club and having to rush to find a new team with very few time left in the summer transfer market. Now, it seems that Xavi Hernandez is also confirming what I talked about in yesterday's live stream, which is I think that Messi also made the decision to go to Inter Miami because now that he's finalizing his career and only has a few more years left, he wants to have a more quieter rest of career where he can enjoy playing football without all the pressure from the media and the fans. Now, even though I would have loved to see Leo Messi play in Barcelona for one last time, and even though it will be a big economic impact on Barcelona that Messi is not going to be coming back this season, just like Xavi, I would also like to wish him the best of luck because Leo Messi is the best player in the history and the best player in the history of our club as well. And legends deserve the best end to their careers. Now, immediately after the news broke that Leo Messi was not going to be coming back to Barcelona and that he was going to be going to Inter Miami, media outlets began publishing stories that Neymar had offered himself to Barcelona and that Barcelona were working on signing the Brazilian star. Now, I said in yesterday's live stream that that's absolutely fake news because Barcelona have no interest in bringing Neymar. First of all, there's no way that they can afford his transfer fee. And even though PSG allow him to leave for free, there's no way that Barcelona could afford his salary. And even if they could, Barcelona are not looking to bring Neymar into the locker room because of his whole persona. And today, Xavi Hernandez confirmed just that, what I was saying in yesterday's live stream, which is that Barcelona are not planning on bringing Neymar back. Now, Xavi Hernandez was asked about these rumors and he said, surprise. That's a surprise. Look, I appreciate Neymar as a person, as a player, as a friend. He's a great player, but he's not in our plans. So there you have it, folks. From the mouth of the Barcelona coach himself, Xavi Hernandez, confirming what I've been saying, that Barcelona have no plans of bringing Neymar back. Now, while we're still talking about Lionel Messi, it's now being reported that he could be joining Inter Miami by no other than his best friend, Luis Suarez. Now, after Luis Suarez left Barcelona, of course, he joined Atletico Madrid and then he did a short stint back in his country with his boyhood club, Nacional. And now he's currently at the Brazilian club, Grêmio, where he has a contract until 2024. But it's now being reported that Inter Miami have actually activated his release clause and that they will be announcing his signing pretty soon. Now, there has been no official confirmation by Grêmio or by Inter Miami yet, but there are several reports talking about Suarez possibly joining Lionel Messi in Inter Miami. So, of course, we are going to have to wait and see for those official confirmations. But if this news is true, I think it'd be great to see these two very good friends who developed real chemistry on the football field play once again together in the MLS. And I think it will be an absolute joy to watch these two together once again. Now on to the news that Sofyan Amrabat is still a real possibility for Barcelona as a replacement for Sergio Busquets in that pivot position. Now, Xavi Hernandez has made it very clear in all the recent interviews that he's been doing that Barcelona's #1 priority will be to reinforce the pivot position now that Sergio Busquets has officially left the club. So it's, of course, the question remains, who will Barcelona sign this summer? Now, Xavi's favorite options are, of course, Joshua Kimmich and Martin Zubimendi from Real Sociedad. But these two options are nearly impossible for Barcelona. with Bayern Munich not interested in offloading Joshua Kimmich, and with Martin Zubimendi not wanting to leave Real Sociedad. So the question is, who will Barcelona sign to replace Sergio Busquets now that Kimmich and Martin Zubimendi are not possible options for Barcelona? And even though we don't know the exact answer, we do know that Sofyan Amrabat is still on that list, and that Barcelona are seriously considering signing him as a low-cost option to replace Sergio Busquets. Now, Sofyan Amrabat is currently at the Serie A club Fiorentina with a contract until 2024. And Barcelona attempted to sign him during the winter transfer market, but unfortunately Fiorentina did not agree to Barcelona's offer of that loan with the option to buy. And also La Liga informed Barcelona that they didn't have enough space on their wage bill in order to sign the Moroccan midfielder. Now, ever since, Sofyan Amrabat has been dying to come to Barcelona, and he's made it very clear that he wants to come to the Blaugrana club. And he has also informed Barcelona that he'd be willing to force his way out of Fiorentina because he really wants to arrive in Barcelona. Now, given the player's willingness to come back to Barcelona and willingness to force his way out of the Fiorentina, Barcelona think that they could sign him for around 25 million euros. So this is definitely a very real option for Barcelona, given the difficult financial situation of the club, and given that the club are not under the 1-to-1 rule despite La Liga approving the feasibility plan. Now we will end today's video with the news that one more club has joined the long list of clubs interested in taking Pablo Torre during this summer transfer market. Now, as I reported before, Barcelona have decided to send Pablo Torre on loan for the next season so he can get more exposure and more playing time to the first division in La Liga so he can continue his growth and development. And of course, the club that's been mostly interested in taking Pablo Torre on loan has been Villarreal. Now, a new club has declared their very serious interest in Pablo Torre, and this club is Valencia. And there are even more clubs interested in Pablo Torre, with both Celta and Real Betis requesting reports from their scouts about Pablo Torre and about the situation of the player in Barcelona. Now, there is talks that Pablo Torre might end up staying at Barcelona if Barcelona cannot reinforce their midfield due to the financial fair play rule restrictions. But as of today, Wednesday, June 8th, or Thursday, June 8th, Barcelona's plan is to send Pablo Torre on loan so he can get more playing time and he can continue his growth and development, and he can hopefully come back to Barcelona as a better player. So that is it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give me a like. Also, I would like to invite all of you to please leave a comment down below, giving me all your thoughts and opinions about all the news that I share with you. And finally, I would like to invite all of you to please subscribe to the channel so you can stay current on all the latest news in regards to our beloved club, FC Barcelona. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video. And as always, Visca Barça.